Hello everybody.
Hi.
My name is Darren.
I'm Graham.
And we have seen the film Oldboy.
Yes, the Oldboys.
The original one.
Yes.
Tell us the story of Oldboy without giving away any spoilers.
A man is detained secretly without.
Secret? He's not secret. He doesn't. He's aware of the detained.
he knows.
Yeah, it's not like he's released 15 years later and he's like, what?
What happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you saying to me?
I'll just carry on my day then,
Yeah.
shall I? Yeah. No, he didn't. That didn't happen. No,
he was aware,
of it. He was quite angry actually at the time.
Yeah.
At first,
I think he went through several phases of emotion.
Yeah, the usual denial and acceptance.
Wank off of the telly.
Yeah, the
loneliness.
Well, sure, he did that a lot, didn't he?
He did.
Only once that we saw.
How many were you hoping to see?
It's just a realistic amount, really.
You hope to see a realistic amount that a man trapped in a room with nothing to do might toss off to the TV in 15 years.
Well,
you wanted to see a very different film to what we were.
Technically, he never actually does.
Does what? Tosses off
the job. Yeah.
What do you mean he never does? Oh, because
my what does he say? My angels or whatever.
His song is too soon or something.
So short.
Yeah, because he's singing to some. He's tossing off to some singers.
Yeah.
And the song finishes before he does.
Exactly.
I mean, he's got 15 years. You'd think he'd just finish.
Yeah.
Or just find another channel what you do for the rest of the day.
Yeah. Or just carve a naked lady into the wall. And just aim, put targets on it.
Anyway, he does carve a thing into the wall, but he starts punching it.
That's true. Oh yeah, that's true, isn't it?
So he gets released, and then he's given like so many days to find out who locked him up and why.
Yeah, and like that's the entire kind of like reason of why he's in there as well. Like it's not just because I'm not saying the
reason he's in there is the reason he's in there. You're right with that, yeah.
I'm not saying like.
Well, don't give any spoilers away. Because I think you're heading towards a spoiler.
I don't think so. But
I think you are.
We'll leave it anyway.
Okay.
But,
did you enjoy the film?
Oh, yes.
What did you like about it?
All of it, really. Just all of it. Just everything about
answer.
it, Just literally everything about it,
Very much so. Very much agree with that.
I would say the music.
Oh, my God. The music is one of my all-time favourite scores ever.
I knew that I'd get a reaction.
Especially the opening. It really hooks you. Did you really?
No.
Because I'm going to lock you in a room for 15 years for saying that. I reckon you'll have forgotten by the end.
Yeah, I've forgotten already, to be honest.
And then, like, when you get out, you'll have to find out why. And I'll just hum the tune all the way to give you a clue.
I wouldn't get it.
Yeah,
I really wouldn't
But
get
you'd be going, what is that amazing tune?
What is
Somebody
that?
should put that in a
really
really twisted and dark Korean movie.
That is something I would say, to be fair.
Yeah, no, the score's amazing. What else you like?
The visuals.
Oh, yeah. Love the sound and the visuals of this audio visual product.
Your sarcasm is not appreciated.
It was
really
sincere.
Not appreciated. Yes, well, I appreciate the sincerity.
I agree with it.
I know, so, no, by visuals I meant, obviously, because I even noted halfway through, I said, this is really like a graphic novel, isn't it? And you were like, it is. From one.
You said manga. You were more right then than you were today.
Well, I mean, manga's the brand, isn't it? So,
but why go broad? Why go broad? That's like
why go abroad?
This is really like orange juice, isn't it? One week and the next week, that's really like a liquid nutrients of some description. Yeah, you said orange juice last week. And you're right.
I preferred this conversation last week, I think.
What did you think of the performance of the main actor?
The main actor.
Do you know his name?
Unfortunately, I know you said it a million times.
Have a face like, oh, that's definitely a Dave. What do you think his name is?
That's not fair. You're drawing on my Western ignorance here. That's not fair.
I don't know his name either. I don't know his name, but I think he looks like a min-sik Choi. That's what I would guess.
I knew it was something along those lines. Come on, that's not fair. But he's painting me out to be a racist, and that is not fair. It's not fair.
You could have said Dave. Why could he not be a Dave? So, did you like his lead performance? Did you like his performance?
He was excellent. I cannot fault him. He is one of the best actors.
Well, I didn't learn his lane. His lane. You need to do fucking impressions. No, he's very good. I have seen him in only 3 other movies. I will fill this in whilst you...
I'm stopping drooling. Jesus Christ, I didn't know what that was. She was touching my shoulder. Honest to God. Anyway, sorry, go on.
So, he was in Lucy, which was awful, and I'm pretty sure you're worried about you being racist. I'm pretty sure they thought he was a Chinese person.
That was the entire thing, and that wasn't it? Like, there was a massive furore about that film.
I saw him in what's it called? I Saw the Devil, which he is very good in, but I was a bit iffy with that film. And I saw him most recently in Lady Vengeance. which I'd only just seen for the first time. Come back to that in a second, because it is also directed by. Do you know who directed these movies? You can say no if it's going to be a 4-second pause. What do you think?
Chan-wook. Come on.
You got them in the wrong, but
come on.
Not in that order.
Park.
Yeah, we'll just say the two words you said. Chan-wook.
Chan-wook.
Yeah, but I never know which way around it is because like you always learn it one way, and then like 10 years later, everyone's saying it the other way. Like it's the same with like Zia Zhang is now Zhang Zia,
is that true?
Yeah, Park Chan-wook on IMDb is listed as Chan-wook Park. I don't know which way around it goes. One of them. Anyway, he's very good.
Okay.
I've seen of his films, the Vengeance trilogy, which is Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, Oldboy, Lady Vengeance, and I've seen his English language film Stoker. All of them are very good. I am a fan.
You seem to be a fan.
I am. Well, Oldboy is in my top 10 films ever.
Why isn't that called like Old Vengeance? Old Man Vengeance?
Because it's based on a graphic novel, presumably, or a manga, if we're going to use last week's terms.
Yeah, no, so, but I mean, it's not following the...
Well, he didn't, what's the question? It's only thematic, it's not an actual trilogy. It's like the
Cornetto
trilogy or the Dollars trilogy, it's not like characters.
I got it. Cool, okay, so what
although actors do pop up in all of them, like in the things I just mentioned.
Yes.
The Cornetto trilogy or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what was your question going to be?
I don't know, is there anything you didn't like about this film?
Nope. Not
one
single
thing? Not a single thing?
The remake.
The
fact it has a remake.
Oh, well, yeah, to be fair.
What's your question?
No, I don't know.
What was your point?
My point was going to be like even you know, like the film is kind of like painted out to be this kind of like it's this kind of like psychological thriller with all this
violent,
with all with amazing choreographed fight scenes and stuff like that. In particular, genuinely, like some of the best. But the humor in it, I think, gets overlooked as well. Like there's little splashes of humor every now and again. You know, it's peppered throughout the film. And just like his flashbacks to the school.
What's your favourite joke in it?
Favourite joke? No, just kind of like, you know, where he's riding the bike and stuff like that.
Where he's riding the bike?
In the flashback, and she's sitting there and he's smoking and stuff like that.
Oh, right, yeah.
And he's on the pipes.
Oh, yeah.
He's
trying to like float, then he's like scooching up and down.
Yeah. It's just like little bits like that. It just shows that there is a light.
Well, even the bit where like he collapses after eating the octopus is done humorously. Like his head just goes straight down.
But, I mean, even that again is reminiscent of manga, and it like you just get them and
like
it's
anime.
Kind of it. Both, I guess.
There's no motion in static ink on a paper.
There is motion, of course there is.
There's the illusion of motion.
There's the illusion of motion.
Which arguably is the same with film.
It is, because it's all just single frames. Shut up.
Oh my god.
Fight scenes?
Well, obviously there's the corridor hammer one. I love that whole scene. The whole thing is like, it's with the music as well. Like the whole film is like choreographed to the music, so I just love the whole thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's Vivaldi's Four Seasons in the tooth extracting scene, or the first tooth extracting scene.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, very good.
They use a similar kind of classical music-y thing is sounding in Lady Vengeance as well, which isn't as good as this, but it's still good.
Do you want to talk about that for a bit?
Not really. Just to say that, you know, the guy that plays Odesu, min-sik Choi, is in it. And any chance to see... I wish he would do more films. I think he's done a bunch in South Korea, but not many. By, you know, how good he is.
After already breaking out into the
and after
Western
Oldboy, you'd think
audience.
he could do anything, and yet he's fucking given some shitty bit part in Lucy.
Yeah.
But yeah, what did you think of the octopus eating scene?
Gross.
Yeah.
Gross. I
you
want
wouldn't
to
eat
eat something living.
Yeah.
Just, there's, you know, that's a euphemism over here.
What for?
I'm not going to say. But
I don't understand it.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Would you say this is in your top 10 films of all time?
I don't really have one.
You don't have a top 10 film?
I don't have a top 10
You don't have one top 10 film? Not one, it goes 11 onwards for you?
Yeah. 11 to infinity, yeah. I don't know. You know, it's certainly up there, you know, with the greats, you know.
What did you referenced,
the Matrix,
you mentioned
X-Men 3 and stuff like that, just...
Matrix, yeah, X-Men 3, go fuck yourself. You referenced Dali in it.
Yeah, what was with that? Because I never read anything in the trivia. I checked the trivia after we watched films.
Yeah, well, IMDb trivia is always dubious because it's user generated. Yeah, there's several references to Dali. You mentioned
several. I see. Yeah, I think I forgot to look out for them. You know, halfway through, but I noticed a couple.
Go on.
Well, where was the clock? Was that
you
just...
said you saw some melty clocks or something.
Oh, it was right at the start, I think. And yeah, it's kind of like the clock. There's like an image of a clock, and it's being all like warped and stuff like that in a kind of melty kind of fashion.
Yeah.
And obviously that's
and there's ants
reminiscent of
coming out of his hand.
Coming out of his hand, literally coming out of his hand, and that's Dali all over it. And that's
specifically where might they reference it from?
Andalou.
That's correct. That wasn't just Dali, though, was it? That was somebody else. That was. Who was the other one? We should mention because I don't remember.
Yeah,
we'll come back.
It's right there. It's right there.
Oh, we're already at 10 minutes. Okay. You want to say goodbye, boss?
I really want to think of that thing.
I know who it is.
But go on.
It is Salvador Dali and Bye Everybody.
But the answer reminiscent. That's loneliness, isn't it? Isn't that what it's all about? In the film.
Are you just talking so I can think?
I'm trying.
Right, you talk. I'll go into like a state.
All right. Okay. I mean, I can remember this. We studied it literally in college. It's just.
Is it Brunel?
Yeah, Brunel. Brunel.
Yeah, I got that.
No, it's Brunel.
I got that. It's French sounding. Don't know if it is.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
That was it.